So if you aren't aware, H2A has 3 graphics settings: Performance, Original, and Enhanced. And today, I'm going to bring you the glory that is Halo 2 Anniversary in Performance mode. As you can see, it gives you some very nice textures that are just absolutely amazing when anything's further than about 20 feet from your face. So for example, we'll go over here. Notice how this tower just becomes an utter blob. This is absolutely amazing. You notice this more on the bigger maps, but this is the first game we were thrown into, so you can just look at it in all its beautiful glory. Look at that. It's super jarring too, because not only does it just turn into one big blob of a texture, when you zoom in, it actually gives you the detail back. So it can be really jarring if you're actually trying to pay attention and things go from a blob to a detailed texture when you zoom in with your battle rifle. The weird thing too is while this map isn't totally egregious in terms of the textures, some of the maps that aren't even that big can get really hilarious looking, like the Sanctuary remake. I honestly don't even know why this setting exists, because I don't know who would play with it looking like this unless you had an absolute toaster and literally couldn't run the game without playing like this, because this isn't just your normal turn the graphics down to low and play a game like I normally do. This is a whole new level of utterly terrible graphics. I just can't get over it. It's so hilarious. I just noticed this the other night when I was trying to stream and my PC was struggling a little bit, so I really wanted to share it, as I don't think a lot of people use the performance mode, so it's something that I wanted everyone to see. Oh shit, where'd this guy go? Give him the bag, you know, because it's Halo and all. I can't, like, who tests this and thinks like, yep, that'll do, push it out the door? I'd understand if H2A had a ton of graphics settings and you had to turn off like absolutely everything to get to this point, but with literally only 3 graphics settings, I can't believe that this is one of the options. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't even make a huge notable performance boost on my PC. The other games in the Master Chief Collection on PC also have these graphics settings, but it's not nearly as pronounced in terms of the textures. Like, Halo Reach does some weird things with the textures, but it's nothing like this. Alright, so this match finished up, and I'm going to jump into another game and show you guys what another one of the maps looks like. Alright, here's Lockout on performance mode, or as H2A calls it, Lockdown. So you can see how the textures on this one aren't nearly as affected because the map is pretty small. Honestly, I don't think this one has much in terms of those really blurry textures that some of the other maps have. So this is a good map, I guess, if you really need to turn on performance mode. Alright, so now we'll actually go through each of the 3 maps that we didn't get in a matchmaking game, just so you can see the other ones that are in the flight in performance mode, because like I said, it's hilarious. We'll start with Shrine. Shrine is a remake of Sanctuary, if you're not aware. This is a smaller map, but this one actually surprisingly has a lot of the weird textures in it, so let's hop right in. You can kind of tell already loading in, like, just some of the rocks look absolutely hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. Like, this isn't even that far away, and the entire map just goes into like one texture. This is like straight up worse than PS1 level graphics. What is this? How does this become a released product? I don't understand. It probably, if you put it side to side with the CE textures, this might be worse. And CE came out in 2001. But that's the basic gist of Shrine. If you move around a little bit, they kind of all look like that. Like they function on all the other maps. As you get closer or you zoom in, they go to the regular textures that you're used to seeing. It's crazy how just not even that far across the map, the textures have gone to absolute shit. And I think it's because on this one, there's so much the game is trying to load at once, because this is one of those maps that's really visually cluttered. I think that it does this to try and make it run better, but it just becomes absolutely hilarious. Like, I'm standing not that far from the base, and the entire thing has just gone into texture blur. So that was Shrine, which isn't even a small map, but now we'll jump into the 2 maps that have this by far the worst, and that's going to be Blood Gulch, or Bloodline, and then Stone Town, or Zanzibar. Alright, so here's Bloodline. This is the map that I noticed it on when I was streaming the other night, and as you can see, all the cliffs kind of go into a blurry mess. This one, honestly, I don't even know if it's as bad as Shrine. Shrine is so egregious because the map isn't big. At least this one I can kind of understand why, with it being such a big map. I mean, it still looks atrocious, don't get me wrong, but Shrine's just so small, it's crazy it has to do this with the texture so much on such a small map. We're not going to run all the way around the map. Basically, as you get onto the other sides, these cliffs will turn into blurs. So we'll hop into the last map, Stone Town, and then we'll kind of end the video there. I didn't want to make this a super long video. I just wanted to show you guys how absolutely hilarious this stuff looks. All right, here's Stone Town. As you can see, it looks as beautiful as you'd expect it to. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I remember Zanzibar and Halo 2 just having one big blob over there. And if you don't remember that, well, then you clearly didn't play Halo 2. As you can see, kind of when you walk through here, the textures start to pop in a little bit. You zoom in, textures pop in just like they do on the other maps. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I just really wanted to show this to everyone because I don't think everyone turns on performance mode, because if you have a decent PC, why would you? Or not even everyone's in the flight yet. So this is just something that I don't know if 343 will fix this. I kind of doubt it because I don't know why they would, but it's absolutely hilarious, and I just wanted to show it to everyone in case for some reason you would never see it yourself, or 343 goes in and fixes this. Before we end the video though, let me make it clear, I am enjoying Halo 2 Anniversary. This isn't affecting my enjoyment at all because I'm just not playing on performance mode. So don't let me kind of ripping on these graphics kind of skew my opinion on the actual game itself. I have a different video out if you want to hear my thoughts on the actual game, so go check that out. Anyways guys, that's the video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. If for some reason you want to watch me play Halo live, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Arrrash with 3 Rs, or if you want to hear my random thoughts about Halo or other game franchises, you can follow me on Twitter at Arrrash with 4 Rs. And I'll see you guys next time.